Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
Another Catholic priest has been kidnapped in Nigeria, Africa. The parish priest of St. Raymond's Church in Damba Aguso, in Zamfara State in northwestern Nigeria, Father Micah Suleiman, was abducted by armed men who broke into the rectory on Saturday, June 22nd, at around 3 a.m. It is with sadness in our hearts that we inform the public of the abduction of one of our priests, Reverend Micah Suleiman. This sad event occurred in the early morning hours of today, Saturday, June 22nd, at the rectory. Father Micah Suleiman is the parish priest of St. Raymond Catholic Parish. This was released in a statement from the Diocese of Sokoto. We call on all believers in Christ and all men and women of goodwill to pray earnestly for his immediate and safe release. We entrust him to the powerful intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of Priests, for his immediate release from the hands of his captors, the statement continues. Father Micah Suleiman is the third priest to be kidnapped in Nigeria in June. Father Gabriel Yuka, parish priest of St. Thomas Church in the parish of Zango Kataf in Kaduna State, was kidnapped on Sunday, June 9th, and released on June 10th. On the other hand, Father Christian Ike, parish priest of Matthew's Church in Ajali, Arumba North local government area of Anambra State, who was abducted together with another person on the morning of June 16th, is still in the hands of his abductors. In May, at least 2 other priests were kidnapped and released after a few days. The United Kingdom's Catholic Ordinariate now has its first bishop, who is a former Anglican vicar named David Waller. The episcopal ordination of Bishop David Waller took place at Westminster Cathedral, London, on Saturday, June 22, 2024, the feast of St. John Fisher and St. Thomas More. The principal consecrator was His Eminence Cardinal Victor Manuel Fernandez, prefect of the Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith. Concelebrating Mass was Cardinal Vincent Nichols of Westminster and Bishop Stephen Lopez, and Bishop Anthony Randazzo, heads of the Anglican Catholic Ordinariates of the U.S., Canada and Pacific Australia. In his homily, Cardinal Fernandez recalled how the Ordinariate is structured to give Anglicans the possibility of entering into full communion with the Catholic Church, in order to preserve what St. Paul defined as the legitimate prestige and worthy heritage of piety and customs specific to the Anglican communion. Cardinal Fernandez also reiterated the importance of the Ordinariate's collaboration with local dioceses to promote unity and spiritual growth. He underlined that the priests of the Ordinariate already collaborate with local dioceses across Great Britain and encourage those present to grow in a spirit of dialogue and sharing, including pastoral objectives in light of what Pope Francis suggests. Bishop David is the first bishop of the Personal Ordinariate of Our Lady of Walsingham. The first ordinary of the Personal Ordinariate of Our Lady of Walsingham, Monsignor Keith Newton, was made ordinary by Pope Benedict XVI in 2011 at the erection of the Ordinariate, but as a married priest could not be a bishop. It is a great honor that Pope Francis has appointed one of our own priests to be the second ordinary and shows his commitment to the Ordinariates established under Anglicanorum Coetibus by his predecessor. Bishop David Waller was born in London on June 10, 1961. In 1989, he trained for Anglican orders at Chichester Theological College and was ordained deacon in 1991 and priest the following year. He was also a member of the Diocesan Synod and a part-time hospital chaplain. In Holy Week 2011, he was received into the full communion of the Catholic Church. Afterward, he was ordained to the Catholic diaconate and the priesthood. Following the provisions of Anglicanorum Coetibus, Bishop Waller has been chairman of the Governing Council of the Ordinariate since its establishment, and for the past 4 years has served as Vicar General. The Personal Ordinariate of Our Lady of Walsingham was established in 2011 by Pope Benedict XVI to allow Anglicans to enter into the full communion of the Catholic Church. Through the Ordinariate, they retain much of their heritage and traditions. It now has the full support and blessing of Pope Francis. Archbishop Carlo Maria Vigano, as reported, was formally charged with schism by the Vatican. On June 28, he released that he will not participate in the Holy See summons to face the charges. He reiterated his claim that Pope Francis is not the legitimate pope of the Catholic Church. The Archbishop had recently received an email from the Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith, summoning him of the trial. The deadline for Vigano to come before the Vatican expired. Vigano, the former papal nuncio to the United States, has repeatedly rejected the authority of Pope Francis and has called on him to resign. In a statement shared on social media June 28, Vigano himself now accuses Pope Francis of heresy and schism. He also said he has no reason to consider myself separate from communion with the Holy Church and with the papacy, which I have always served with filial devotion and fidelity. Vigano even wrote the throne of the Holy See is null and void. Vigano has been in hiding for several years, announced on social media on June 20 that he had been summoned to Rome. Schism is a canonical crime, defined under canon law as the withdrawal of submission to the Supreme Pontiff or from communion with the members of the Church subject to him. The specific charges outlined against Vigano include his denying the legitimacy of Pope Francis as the rightful pontiff and outright rejection of the doctrines established during the Second Vatican Council. On June 24, the Traditional Society of St. Pius X, or SSPX, released a statement indicating that they supported the Vatican's decision against Vigano. The SSPX was founded in 1970 by Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre. They explain, Archbishop Vigano makes a clear declaration of sedevacantism in his text. As for the SSPX, they wrote, Archbishop Lefebvre and the society he founded have not ventured down that perilous road. Please pray for this situation and all leaders in the Church.
Watch our programme every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Catholic News World channel. God bless.
Please subscribe to Catholic News World's YouTube channel. Thanks and God bless.